Welcome to your spinal mobility flow. This is a great movement routine to support better spinal health and your chiropractic care. I suggest doing this once to twice a day and making it part of your healthy spinal habits. There are no set repetitions for each movement, but instead really try to connect with the movement and do them as many times as you feel is required. Some of these movements are on your knees, so you may require some cushioning as well.
Starting on your back, your feet are on the floor. The first movement is a pelvic tilt, so tilting your pelvis forwards and then backwards in a controlled way. Try to work the end range that you have, so go as far as you can go, both directions. And then rocking your knees left and right, rotating through your hips and your lower back. As you progress, see if you can get a little bit more range, how far you can go left and right. Then planting your feet back on the floor, you're going to lift your head straight up off the floor. Try to avoid jutting your chin or tucking, just lift your head straight up off the floor. Then you're going to roll around. And then we're going to extend our head backwards, so looking up. Look up at the same time that you extend. So you're working extension against gravity. And then rotating left and right. Try to work the end range to get as far with rotation as you can go. And then working on a slight diagonal. And with all those neck movements, try to dissociate your neck movement from your trunk movement. So fix your trunk and focus on moving just through your neck. From there, you're going to do a cat-cow. So we're going to come upwards, deflection, and then come into extension. Try to focus on creating a wave of movement through your spine. You can start by tilting from your pelvis and letting the wave roll up and back down. You can then focus on starting from your head, tuck under, let the wave of movement go down, and extend up through your neck, focusing on each bone moving one by one as you control the movement. And then you can let it flow by moving your pelvis up to your head and then leading with your head as you come back down to your pelvis. From there, we're going to do some side bends. So we're going to bring our shoulder to our hip, bend through our spine, shoulder to our hip, crunching down on one side as we open up the other side, crunching down on one side as we open up the other side. We're going to sit our weight back a little bit. We're going to work on some rotation through your thoracic spine by threading the needle, looking up at your hand the same way that you go. You can spend a moment just sitting in this rotator position. You can rotate the other way. You can spend a moment through here as well. Again, repeating both sides. From there, we're going to sit back, you're going to stretch through here, and you can just rock side to side as well, just feel the movement there. And then we're going to drop into some lower back extension to keep your hips on the floor, and then extending up, lifting your chin up as well. And you can just rock from side to side as well. If this is too much in this fully extended position, just work on your forearms. And then again, you can sink back. And from here, you can just work sort of backwards and forwards, spending as much time as you need in each one. And then you can go into a downwards facing dog. You can keep your hips in a controlled position, or you can round a little bit more through your lower back there too. Just playing around in each one.